But shut the cock out, folks. What's happening? Johnny Line, Homo Depot. Alright, today, the queen got me eating nuts and fruit and energy shakes and Slim Fast and stuff like that. It's because she wants to take care of me. Alright, so, and because she loves me. Alright, so, today, first thing I want to do before I even start on this project that we're going to look at, I want to say thank you to all the people who sent me money for the Hobo Depot. I want to thank all those people who said they love me, who said they was praying for me, who shows to me that there are good people in this world. We're a base community. We have to take care of each other. My whole thing, my life is set upon giving to you what was given to me freely. That's my whole purpose of my life, is to give to you what was given to me freely. And if you can receive it from me freely, take it. Take it. Any knowledge I have, I don't own it. It was given to me freely. I have to give it to y'all freely. So I just want to thank everybody for sending in what money you had. I love the Hobo Depot. I do. I love the Hobo Depot. It's a watering hole. Hootie. People were saying they praying for me and my queen. And everybody's going through something right now, folks. Whether in their household, whether on their job that they have all over the world. But there's a healing about to take place. And we are the people that can heal. That's what we are. We are the people that can heal. And we start with the base community. The base community are going to be the people that other people come to for advice. We will be the watering hole. The Hobo Depot will always be the watering hole for anybody. Not just bass players, anybody. This is a place where you can come and feel love, and know that you're loved, and get information too. Look, definitely get information for free. So I just want to put that out there before we start on this project that we have this morning. Once again, I just want to say I love you guys with all my heart. I'm sorry, I love you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're working on this Music Man 2009. I'm just gonna let you guys see what I do when they come in. This is gonna be like a real quick thing of what I do when a bass comes in. I look it all over first, and I see where the damaged parts. I always take pictures of stuff when the bass really comes in. I play it first to see how it sounds, and I look at the hardware, and I look at I check the controls to see how loose they are, back and forth. I look at the bass back and forth, and just see any damage, anything like that. This is a pretty clean bass. I think the neck would be a lot better if I would just clean it up and everything. So the first, like I said, the first thing I want to do is play it, and let me plug it in, play it, and see what's going on with it. So this is a 3-band, 2-band, whatever it is. Whoa. I'm coming through my SWR LA-12 that ain't got no horn in it. Listen. Y'all always hear me talk about the horn. This is the horn, y'all. I ain't put it in yet. Soon. I'm going to put it in soon. Right, Hootie? My boy Hootie right there. I'm going to put this in. I promise I'm going to put this in soon. All right. So first thing I want to do is play it. Now look at the neck. Look at the whole fretboard to see if there's any cracks from the truss rod, any kind of indentures or bumps, anything like that. I check all that out. And on the back, I do the same. I mean, I try to look it completely over. First thing I want to do, another thing I want to do is always check, see if I can get any noise out of that. All right. And then, a lot of people's like, man, I wouldn't even touch that. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't either, but I got to. Wow. Go through the electronics, turn everything off, and go through each individual electronic one at a time. Bass. Then I turn that off and go through the mids. Turn it off, go to the treble. Okay, and then just basically have everything off and go through the volume. You hear it? It's a little scratchy. This bass actually sounds very nice. Look, very nice. Alright, so I lay it down. I turn my amp off first. You know that LA-12 with no horn in it. Basically, that's my favorite word. Bass, B-A-S-ically. All right, so next thing I do is I need to take the strings off. That's the next thing I need to do. Because I like the way the neck looks, but it could be a little bit more presence. So when I say present, I know you're asking, so what present mean? Well, it means I have to take it off. And what I'll do, a lot of people don't like gloss necks. I don't particularly call it gloss. I just call it, hey, I gotta work on it. Look, I gotta work on it. So I take it off. That's my trusty drill, y'all. While I'm taking the back of it off, did I tell y'all this was 2009? Okay, I did. I think it's like, might be August or September 2009, which is close to my birthday. Not 2009, the September thing. Look, that's the only thing I'm talking about. All right, so then when I take the screws out, I take them out individually and I set them down the way they came out, because a lot of times, a lot of basses, when they put the screws in, some screws are shorter. There's a reason. So far, all these are lining up the same, pretty much the same length. If they're the same length, then I know exactly where they come from and where they're going back to. Now, if they're the same length, I don't worry about it. But if not the same length, I know that 3 of them came from the right, 3 of them came from the left. These are the 3 that came from the right, these are the 3 that came from the left. Look, that makes sense. All right, so there's the plate. See, all this get clean. All right, so, all right. So now I take it off. Taking it off, this is a 6. So it says 6. No. Oh, did I say September? I told you September, right? All right, I'm reading it upside down. 9/29/09. Boy, you blessed. 9/29/09. And that was built 9/29/09. This was built 10/20/09. And people are like, so why is it different? I don't know, but the whole neck was stamped September 17th, '09. So you got a lot of stuff happening not at the same time. And if you take your neck off, you'll find a lot of things. Now, once I take a neck off, I can see that the lines that's in it where the strings came across, all that needs to be cleaned for me. I don't like looking at that. The board is raw, so I gotta clean the board. And the stuff I usually use has a little bit of Clorox in it. All right. So this stuff has Clorox. I got it from like, one of the hardware stores. So it has Clorox in it, so I have to use gloves. So I look at the frets next, and then I can see that the frets have been hit really hard. Why? Because these strings that's on it looks more like boomers or something. Boomers used to come with the red lines like that. That looks like boomers to me. Boomers are really, sometimes they're really rough on on an active bass. Well, on a bass period that has maple or rosewood. All right, so I got to clean this neck. Next thing I would do is take all this off. All this got to come off. All right, and it goes into a solution that has Clorox in it. And you're like, not Clorox, I'm sorry. Well, a little taste of Clorox and a lot of taste of dishwashing detergent. Because dishwashing detergent cleans skin and dirt and stuff like that. It dissolves in it. All right, I put all this stuff over here. I normally have a little cup. Ah, there it is. See this little cup right here? It has holes in it. So I put all your stuff in this little cup, like this. And everything I take off this neck, as far as screws, goes in that cup. All right? And the tuning keys, that goes in a big pan. Let me show you the pan. Oh, the pan is outside. In that pan, I put really hot water. When I say really hot, I mean really boiling hot water. And I put dishwashing detergent in it, and I put it in there, and I let it sit for like a half a day. All right. Next thing I do is take the bridge off. I can see right now that the bridge has dirt and skin on it. I can see that. And the screws from the bridge. If you notice, the Music Man has like 3 screws. All right, I put them all in there, and then I have to go to my Allen wrenches. And with my Allen wrenches, I have to take off the side nuts. I said side nuts. I mean screws. Sorry, side screws. That didn't sound right. All right, so I had to take them off. So find the right one, twist it to the left. Comes off. Once it comes off, guess where they go? Right in that little cup. All right. And a lot of people go like, well, how much does he do to my bass? You're now seeing I do a lot. Your whole bass comes apart. When I tell you, buffing and cleaning, that's what I do. Buff and clean. Ooh, why you stuck like that? All right. So I take this screw and I put that in there with it. Because when I get ready to put stuff back on, I want to have it clean too. You're like, you clean the tools? Yeah. All right, so now I got the bridge off, and with the old strings, these are red, white, and blue. So I don't know what strings they are. I think I do. I think I don't. Look, most likely don't. All right, so I take this off. Wow, they always get caught when you're trying to pull them out. All right, so all this comes out. Well, these strings was up here when the bass came, so most likely they won't be going back on. A lot of times I save the strings if they came out of the shop. Like if I put a set of strings on something and they didn't work out, they don't leave the shop, so I normally put them up here somewhere. But if they come into the shop, I don't know where they've been, and we are in a COVID pandemic, they go in the trash. A lot of people say, hey man, boil them joints. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. If I couldn't find another set of strings, I would boil them. If the customer tells me, hey man, I want my strings back, he will get them back. All right, so bridge off. Now, we're not finished. You gotta take the strap locks off. You're like, Dude, you take a lot of stuff off. Yeah, because the stuff need to be clean. Why would you send me your base and not be clean? When I tell you I'm going to clean it, I'm going to clean it. This base is actually beautiful. It's like a pearl something. Blue, green, turquoise, something. There's a lot of stuff going on with it. Look, a lot of stuff. Next thing I want to do is check inside the cavity. So I guess you're saying, so dude, do you ever like take the knobs off? You better believe it. They got to come off too. All the knobs got to come off. And so what I do is I take all the knobs off. Even though I won't take the preamp, the cover off the preamp, and a lot of times I do. It depends on how intense you want me to go on your bass. If you want me to go in very, very intense, see, this is what happens. It goes in that little cup. Because people have touched this, and you know, COVID is out, and you don't want to say everybody's nasty or everybody's infected. You don't want to say that. But when your bass leaves here, it leaves clean. All right, very clean. I make sure I wear gloves, you know, when I'm finishing it up. So it looks like that. So let's let's finish taking it inside, because we got to check. I try to do all these things, y'all. I'm trying to do it really fast because I don't want this video to be long. So I open up the whole cavity. Wow, this bass is nice. 2009. On my birthday too, but not particularly on the 29th. On the first day of September, so on my birthday, that's really cool. The month of my birthday, I guess. All right, so see, you can do this at home. Just gotta be careful. All right, so you open it up and you look at it, and it's got the new preamp in it. They don't have the old one, and you look at all the solder joints and see if anything looks crazy. If not, you kindly put it back down. You know, you put it back down like you found it. Look, found it. All right, and then you put everything back on. All right, we're not gonna do that. Next thing I would do is take some tape. This is not the roll of tape I use, but I would take some tape. Oh, here it is right there. I would take some tape, and then I'll tape all the controls off like this individually, because what I need to do is clean that. Well, this is the quick way to do it, but if I was doing it a full cleaning, I would take that plate off. All right, on the back, let's put another screw in so the plate won't come out when I turn it over. On the back, look, somebody said something to me about this screwdriver. Hey man, why don't you get a longer screwdriver? Look, why? Why? This one's long enough. I could get one about this long. That way, it saved my arm. I can stretch it out. Look, save my arm. I can stretch it out. All right, so on the back, open up the battery compartment, and it's one of those fold-in battery compartments. So I take that battery out. It goes in the trash. I check it though. I can't check it. If it's brand new, I won't put it in the trash. And the way I check it is I got this meter here, right? So this meter right here, you can get it from any hardware store. It's really cool. I got tape on mine because I had it so long. And so it tests the you take the positive end, put it on the little one, and the negative end on the big one, and it'll read out with how good the battery is. This one is exactly brand spanking new. I'm gonna show you. Watch. Can you see it goes all the way to the top? If you can't see it, I understand. All right, so she's saved. We're gonna save her. Put her over there. All right, so the next thing I do is, like I told you, I set this over here out the way because I'm gonna work on that later. I'm gonna work on the pickup. I'm gonna take the pickup cover off and everything. Now the neck. We're gonna take all the tuners off the neck. Like I said, drop them into some hot water with some dishwasher detergent. I usually use Dawn. It's very kind to my hands. The queen likes when my hands are soft. All right, so, and I try to take care. You gotta take care of your hands, bass players. You gotta take care of your hands. If you're going to be on television or you're going to be on video, cameramen don't know anything about your hands, but you do. Clean your hands, clean your nails. No matter say you have to put polish on them, I polish mine. That way it keeps me going like, oh, okay, I need to clean them. So basically, clean your hands, make sure your hands got grease on it, as Grandma Maybell can say. Boy, grease your hands. They ashy. Look, beyond ashy. They just husky. Y'all know nothing about that though. So the next thing I do is I pull out my steel wool like this, and then I go into my drawer. And in my drawer, I have these kind of guides, you know, because this is a maple neck. If this was a rosewood neck, I wouldn't mind with the steel wool. This is 0000. And with this, I have to be careful with this maple neck because it'll actually scratch it. Not scratch it, it'll dull it. So that's what I use on these. And the next thing I want to do is, I'm trying to do this really fast. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do with your base is I'm going to check level. All right, I can see on this base that I have to fill it in. I have to fill this base in with solder because it's got big dentions in it. First, I'm going to level it off with my file. I'm going to also check it with a ruler. I have a leveler right there that I can sand it with and make sure it's leveled off and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, the next thing I do, I'm trying to do this really fast, y'all. I take all this off. All this goes into the cup. You know, all the screws come out. You're like, man, you taking all that? You got to do all that? I just want it clean. Well, if you want it clean, that's what's going to happen. If it comes in a Hobo Depot, that's why when stuff in the Hobo Depot goes, when you hear it, it's killing. Because it's breathing, it's fresh, it's clean, it's brand spanking new again, you know. So I just want to run that by you guys. Thank you so much for coming by the Hobo Depot. My boy Hootie right here, he still got his 2020. You guys still got your 2020 on, Hootie. He ain't gonna get no 50 no time soon because he ain't doing this job. Once again, guys, thank y'all for praying for us and my family, and thank you guys for all the donations you're doing. You don't know how much we love you. Once again, guys, I just want to run you guys through the Hobo Depot of what happens on just a light cleaning. If this is a light cleaning, what do you think a complete recon is? A lot of work in 8 to 10 hours of work. 8 to 10. All right, so once again, guys, thanks for checking out my videos. Shadakaka! We love you. We're going to definitely pray for you and all the great things that are about to happen to you. Shadakaka. Peace out.